Hello children, today we are going to do the third poem and the name is Rain on the Roof. Okay, let us look at the poem. When the humid showers hover over all the starry spheres. Hover meaning is given below. Hover is to move around. When the humid shadows means clouds move around in the sky all over the starry spheres. Starry sphere refers to the sky. And the melancholy darkness, when the dark clouds are there in the sky, there is darkness, and darkness tells you about which mood? Sad mood, as if the world is sad. Melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, and as if the dark clouds are crying, and the raindrops are like the tears of the clouds. What a bliss to press the pillow. But at that time, what is the poet doing? Poet is sleeping in his room with on the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. He is in his bedroom on his bed with a pillow under his head and lie listening to patter of the soft rain overhead. What a bliss it is. Bliss means total happiness. It is so nice to be cozy in your room and to hear the patter sound, that pitter patter sound. When the raindrops fall on the roof, that pitter patter sound is heard. So that soft rain is falling overhead on the roof, and it is very nice, blissful to hear the sound of the rain falling on the roof. Let us look at it into detail. Here the name of the poet is Kutskini. Kutskini has written this nostalgic. Nostalgic means some things bring back the memories of childhood or memories of a period that is past period. So here the poet is whenever he listens to the raindrops, he becomes nostalgic because he remembers the memories of his childhood. So Kutskuni has written this nostalgic poem about his childhood. He mainly remembers his mother and the days he spent in his bedroom when it rained. So how he was cozy in his bedroom, all that things he remembers whenever it rains. The dark clouds full of moisture moved in the sky. The dark sky seemed sad. The whole world seems sad now when it is totally dark due to the clouds. And the dark sky seemed sad and shed tears in form of rain. The poet was very happy to sleep in his bedroom in the cottage house with soft pillow under his head. He listened to the sound of raindrops coming from the roof. So how was the poet? He was very happy because he was in his cozy bedroom and all the childhood memories were coming back to him. He was nostalgic, and outside it was dark, as if the world was sad. And who was crying? The dark clouds were as if crying, and the tears were falling in form of rain. That is the imagination of the poet. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy beings start. Here busy being means we human beings. And 1,000 recollections, so many memories. Recollection means memories. Weave their thread into woof, as if the memories are weaving a woof. Woof means loom or a cloth. So the many memories together are bringing a period of childhood. So that is like a memories are woven into a cloth. As I listen to the patter. Patter means the pitter patter sound of the raindrop. Every tinkle on the shingles. Shingles means The tiles, special red tiles are used for the roof. You all know, have seen them. Has an echo in the heart. With every single drop, one memory is coming back in the heart. So it brings a echo or memory. And 1,000 dreamy fancies and so many dreams also come back into busy being start in his mind, in the mind of the poet. Busy being means here which human being? The poet. And 1,000 recollections, as I already told you, they weave a cloth of memories as he lies there listening to the pitter patter of the sound of the rain. So look at the new words, copy the new words in the uh, notebook. Okay, so I will be sending a PDF, but you don't have to wait. If you can pause the video and you can copy it down at the time you are listening to the video, you can do that also, because new words, question answers and figure of speech is what you're going to get into the PDF. So let us look at the explanation of second stanza one more time. Poet says the tinkling sound of raindrops on the tiles of the roof brings back so many memories and dreams. He remembers his wishes and dreams. Thousands of memories from past gather in his thoughts as if weaving a loom of recollections. His mind is busy with thoughts as he listens to the pitter-patter of the rain. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone. Agone means years that have gone. To regard the darling dreamers. To regard means to look at the. Actually, mother comes to wake them up. So at that time she looks at them. She regards the darling dreamers, all the children, the siblings. Sibling means the brothers and sisters of the poet. They all are sleeping. So she calls them darling dreamers. They are lost in their dreams. Or she left them till dawn. Before she left them. But what does she wake them up? No. She lets them sleep some more. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. He can still feel her look on his face. As I list is listen. As I listen to this refrain. Here refrain means the sound of the rain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So copy the meaning and we're going to look at the explanation of the third stanza again. Now he remembers his mother as she was before some years. She used to come to wake them up, but when she saw them sleeping and dreaming, she let them sleep till daybreak. Dawn is daybreak. She did not like to disturb the dreamers, and he can still feel her loving gaze on his face as he listens to the same sound of rain drops. So this is a very nostalgic poem. Now we are going to look at the figures of speech. Figures of speech are used by the poet to make the poem very much interesting or have some poetic effect on the reader. So let us look at the first figure of speech, that is alliteration. When sound of any letter is repeated, it is alliteration. When the humid showers hover, here HH sound is repeated over all the starry spheres. Here SS sound is repeated. To regard the darling dreamers, here DD sound is repeated. Maybe you can find some more examples of alliteration. Onomatopoeia is a figure of speech when word creating sound effect are used. Here so many words create sound effect like pit, patter, patter, tinkle, tinkle. These all are words that create the sound of the rain. Okay. Personification is the figure of speech when a non-living is treated as a living being. When a quality of a living being is given to a non-living. And melancholy darkness. Here darkness is said to be unhappy or sad. So darkness is treated like a human being. So darkness is personified. Again, gently weeps it's in rainy tears. So clouds are personified by giving human quality of crying. One more figure of speech we get here. Transferred epithet. Epithet means adjective. So when adjective is transferred from one noun to another for poetic effect, it becomes transferred epithet. So first example is again melancholy darkness. Melancholy darkness में personification is also correct and transferred epithet is also correct, because darkness is not sad but the world seems to be sad. A thousand dreamy fancies. Now fancies are not dreamy but children are dreamy. So again it is transferred epithet. Now you should read the question answers and you should copy them in your notebook. I have given you the second part of the question answers as well, which actually you are supposed to write on your own. So after reading the answers here, if you want to change them little bit, you can change them and you can write your own answers also. Okay. So thank you, and we will be doing this poem again in the Zoom lecture. Okay. So we're going to stop here and I'm going to send you the PDF.